Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? I'm Sean Lutz, coming from you from my See the Light studios here in the beautiful state of Texas, Dallas, Texas. Today, we're going to be covering the MLB. Man, what an awesome day of baseball we had yesterday with 4 elimination games. I'm going to cover these briefly because I got another show that I want to be doing, and I don't know if you can tell, I don't usually do these standing up, but new config here. And trying to get this going here pretty quick. So this ought to be pretty quick, pretty brief one here. So the 4 games that we had yesterday, awesome day of baseball, huh? Man, doesn't get any better than that. So the 4 games, they were all elimination games. 4 teams could have been punched out. Only one is not playing again. So I'm going to get into this really quick. This is kind of all scripted. I'm just looking down at the score, at my score sheet, and that's pretty much it. So I'm winging it. Pretty much how I do everything. But anyway, the first game that we had was the my Detroit Tigers. They stayed alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Anyway, they stayed alive. Bats finally came alive. It was great to see. Great to see the fans get a win at Comerica Park there for the team get a win for the fans and extend the series out. They came alive when they needed to, and they held on and got the runs. So they ended up kicking ass 9-3. That series moves on into Seattle tomorrow night. Tarek Stugubel is going to be on the mound, deciding Game 5. And I know the FS1 dudes, man, they seem to be a little bit biased and thinking, the Mariners, yeah, they beat Scooble in regular season and they beat him. But you know what? It's not like they spanked the guy. He'll give up, 2 or 3 runs and that's it. And they're, you ain't winning. That ain't killing the guy. I know everybody in that dugout in Seattle would rather have Scooble pitching for them and they decide in Game 5 than who they're going to toss on the mound. That's just me and my biased opinion. Anyway, moving on. The next game that we had was the Cubbies. They stayed alive. Stayed off of elimination from the Milwaukee Brewers, been the powerhouse of the MLB for pretty much the entire season. Scary good team. But that was a great game. 4-3 Cubbies over Milwaukee in Chicago. Great place to play. And now we're going on to the team that lost, the New York Yankees. They got spankied again by the Toronto Blue Jays, who advance to the divisional series round. Can't wait for that. But first we got to get through these. And, I happen to like playoff baseball, so I want all these series to go. And I actually wish this round here was best of 7 series instead of best of 5. But that's going to do it for the Yankees, and congratulations for the Toronto Blue Jays heading to the championship series round. And they will face either the Detroit Tigers or the Seattle Mariners. That game is tomorrow. But anyway, to wrap up last night's covers, it was the Phillies. Their bats woke up similar to the way the Tigers finally did. They got some nice shots. Man, they got some home runs on that. A nice home run on that game. 8-2. Heading into LA. That's going to be a tough one. It's a tough place to play. Elimination game. But that was last night. So that's going to lead us in today. Those are the 2 games that we got going on today. It's National League only. Game 4. Man, I feel like a weatherman doing this. I don't normally do it. But anyway, both games are going to be on TBS. And I don't know if you guys do the streaming, but if you have HBO Max, they're on YouTube. They got a YouTube channel. These games look really good. But anyway, both games TBS. First pitch are always on those two networks are 8 minutes after the hour. But those should be a couple games. See if both of these teams can to extend the series on. Say these are game 4 coverage, so it's do or die for these two teams here. So if the Cubbies want to advance or move on and live another day, the Phillies want to advance and live on another day, they got to win tonight. And that's going to wrap it up for the baseball and the MLB. But keep an eye on these games tonight. But the only other notable stuff that we got going on tonight, aside from my NHL stuff, which I'll be getting into, I'm going to be doing a whole nother thing on that, working on some graphics, whole other look. Gonna see how that's going to go. Hopefully I can get it done, but it's a lot of work. That's why I'm kind of rushing through this right now. But the other thing is with the NHL going tonight, we got 14 games going on. My Detroit Red Wings open up against the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be an original 6 matchup in Detroit. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN Plus. NHL package. If you got the NHL, if you got ESPN Plus, you get all the NHL games for free. And the other thing is tonight, prime time, Amazon Prime. We got 8:15. We're going to have the Philadelphia Eagles heading into New York, play the Giants. 8:15, Amazon Prime. I don't know. You got the 4-1 team playing a 1-4 team. I don't know, but these primetime games, man, this looks like, I don't know if the Sunday night football, Monday night football, Thursday night football, those times can, if you're an East Coaster guy, those games kind of go late, but anything can happen. You got to watch it. So hang in there for it. Even though it's 4-1 and 1-4, it could be good. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this weatherman coverage here. Trying to get it out quick. Apologize for any mistakes. There are going to be plenty. I'm not going to do a hell of a lot of editing here. I just want to get it done and over with because I got a lot of stuff coming up. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's going to wrap up my edition here of the SLS Studios See the Light episode number 6 for October 9, 2025. See the light, everybody, and have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.